I started as an apprentice with another company, and I worked for this guy for 3 years. During that time, it was my wife and I, and we had one child, Bill Jr., and all we had was an old pickup truck. So there was a place in Beech Grove called Hoosier Pete gas station. And one day I went in to Pete and I said, Pete, I've got a chance to go in business, but I'm not a businessman, I'm a hard worker. A few days later I went back to get more gas, and Pete said, I have enough confidence in you that I think you could make it in business. Well, I said, Pete, be honest, I don't have any money. I need to buy some more tools. I need to get my master license. So he pulled two $100 bills out of his pocket. He said, Bill, I have enough confidence in you. Take this money, buy the tools you need, get your license, and give it a shot. He said, if you make it, pay me back. If you don't worry about it.
So $200, that was a big deal. And Grandpa was able to pay that back in less than a month.
I'm so proud of this company, the way it's grown over the years, with my starting, my son's running it, and then Laura from here.
Well, for me, it was, I guess, the pride I took in being really good at what I did. I mean, I wanted to be like the industry expert. So I was kind of really particular about what kind of employees I hired, and I think they do a good job of carrying that over today.
My dad taught me the nuts and bolts of running a business. My dad is incredibly numbers driven, very smart, very innovative, and very much the buck stops here mentality.
I honestly believe that if you're in business, then you have an obligation to the community.
My grandfather ran the first business out of his home. We got our first storefront in Beech Grove probably in 1956. And we were at that location until 1992. It was right on Main Street in Beech Grove.
Bill wanted it done right, or it wasn't going to fly. Every once in a while he'd go check up on the job. He says, every job you do here at Cirillo Plumbing, you stand back off of that job and you look at that and you can say you put your signature on that.
Plumbing is mechanical, absolute 100% mechanical. There's rules, and we follow those rules. And I don't like piping at a weird angle. I straighten it. I make stuff last for a generation.
We are very fortunate to be the plumber's plumber. We get referred all the time by other plumbing companies. If it can't be fixed, Cirillo can certainly take it to completion. We have a lot of technical skill and sometimes equipment that other companies might not have. Plus we have that honest approach with the customers that other companies can count on. And that's why we are referred a lot by other plumbing companies.
3 generations, and my dad, myself, Laura, we all had the same core value for ethics, and I think we all have the same work ethic. Get up in the morning, be the first one to work.
I was the first guy there in the morning and the last guy there to leave at night, because they were working for me and helping me, and I was helping them to make a living.
I thought that I wanted to be an accountant, and so I was working for a manufacturing company, and my dad approached me and asked me if I'd like to go to lunch. He asked if I had any interest in the family business. And at the time, a family business, you're always involved, and even when you're a kid, you're washing trucks, things like that. But I really had never thought about it as a career path for me. I knew I loved business. I loved to figure out the cost of doing business, things like that. So when he asked me if I had an interest, I thought, well, I think I want to give this a shot.
I brag to my friends every day about what the job she's doing. She still lets me come to the office once a week.
I was named the National Contractor of the Year 2019. And then I've been Contractor of the Year for the state of Indiana and the city of Indianapolis. And the Delta Faucet Contractor of the Year in 2019.
I get a lot of customers that say, wow, he's really nice. He's really, really bright. And I always say, yeah, you deserve that. That's what you paid for it.
We built it on service. If you called, we gave you service 24 hours a day. Courtesy was number one.
It really is connecting with the customers and connecting with the technicians and making sure that quality is first.
And I'm so proud of this, just proud of the company and the way it's grown, and my father would have been really proud of me. I'm proud of what I did, but I'm more proud of my son and my granddaughter for what they've done, and all those that have worked for them. I've had some good plumbers, I've had some good help, but I treat it with them all with respect.
We're in our 70th year, and that's exciting and unique, and not a lot of companies can say that, and to be family owned since 1952 is exceptional in today's world.